Here's another picture of Lady Gaga. Look at her nice hairstyle. You see what it is? It's the Baphomet. They're not pulling any stops. Remember, they said they're going to make everything a cult. Everything. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now what this is a depiction of a Knights Templar ceremony, initiation service. The Knights Templar are the knighthood from which the Freemasons originated. This thing is not a joke.
That's right.
What's going on right now? The Lord has given us warning.
Say that. That's right.
It gets deeper. Let's keep going.
Come on, preacher.
Now this is a tarot card. On this tarot card we see a symbol of a Baphomet. Satan once again. Notice that the star is upside down now, with two of the prongs pointing upward. This is supposed to be the devil attacking Christ. His horns attacking Christ, pointing up above. When it's pointing the other direction, it means something else. We're going to talk about that more later in the presentation. But notice that in this depiction of Baphomet, he has the torch, or he's bearing the light in his hand that's pointing down towards below. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
But notice that the man has a tail, and his tail is on fire, and that the man and the woman are chained to who? Now you guys have been in my brother's class, so you should know what the tail is symbolic of. Bible says in Isaiah chapter what? 9 and verse what? It says, the ancient honorable man, he is the head, but the prophet that telleth lies, he is the... It's letting us know that Lucifer is the light bearer, and man has united with him in promulgating this deception. Let's keep going. Lady Gaga, remember I talked about which eye? Left eye, all-seeing eye. It's right there. It's the left eye. Let's keep going. Now, hold up. Let's get this. Now I want you to listen to this. I hope the audio is clear. Listen to what this brother says.
You wrote that you passed out at the... But the book that you wrote that you passed out at the concerts, do you do that at every concert that you...
Yeah.
And that's stuff that I think people would be surprised on your depth and your insight into how to make life with more meaning, maybe?
Well, yeah, I decided to subscribe to my own philosophies of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to particularly, I was raised as a Christian and Baptist and different things, and I would see things in different religions that all sort of matched up. And then I wanted to be a little bit less specific and just come up with theories that I thought applied to my life in 2008 and 2009 that would apply to someone's life thousands of years ago. And I would always think of philosophies and apply them to my raps and think of just little quick sayings and stuff like that. And I wanted to just map them, just get them in a book and make it for like non-readers like myself. Because I'm like all about not reading. Like,
Stop the joke, because it's not even funny. Kanye's put together a book that he gives out at all of his concerts. He said here in this interview that he grew up as a Christian, but he decided he didn't want to live his life according to what was good thousands of years ago. So he's rejected Christianity to formulate his own belief system, and he's educating people to also accept his belief system. He's using his concerts for the purpose of proselytizing you into his belief system.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yup. That's what he said.
Now why is this relevant?
Very relevant. Wow. Very relevant.
Now watch this. Watch interesting. Now this is a video. This video came out. What's this shit again? This came out in 08. This video. Let me just pause it for a minute. This video came out in 08. This is a video of Johnny Cash's video, and the name of this video is "Sooner or Later God's Gonna Cut You Down." This video is nothing but blasphemy against God. In the most subliminal way. I mean, this whole video is filled with subliminal messages. Just the whole thing being shot in black and white by itself is dealing with the balancing of what? Good and evil. Everything black and white in the video. You'll notice if you watch this video that at the end of a cameo of every artist that they show in this, because they have people from Hollywood, music industry, every genre is in this video. They zoom in on the left eye of the individual at the end of every cameo appearance. I want you to see what happens during Kanye's cameo appearance. You saw how they zoomed in on the left eye, by the way. Did you see that?
I see it now. Oh, okay.
See it right there? Okay. Now, here's Kanye, and that was it, right? Okay, let me slow it down so now you can see what really happens. I'm slowing it down.
What's up?
Now I'm going to run it back for you and I'll explain to you what transpired here.
What's that?
I'm not going to get into the robot because we'll be here all night long. But I want to get into something that you'll be able to understand right off the bat. Notice that the beginning of the scene was really blurry, right? And then, now look at this scene. What's interesting about this scene?
The background is clear.
Huh?
The background is clear.
The background is clear, but there's something else very interesting.
It's dark and light.
Just in black.
It's dark and light.
It's dark and light. You see it, right? Notice on the side, on his left hand, there's a whole rack full of white clothes.
Wow.
This whole rack is filled with white clothes. But he has on all black. Kanye chose to wear all black. See, the beginning of this video scene being so blurry is Kanye being in a state of indecisiveness. He doesn't know if he wants to go with the light or with the darkness. In this scene, you realize that he chose the darkness and not the... And now watch this. And now after he's made his choice, he stands in bold defiance of the light. Do you get it? See the light over his head? He stands under the light and says, this is where I stand. It's my choice. Didn't he already tell you that he didn't want to live by the principles of Christianity? Let's keep going.